Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't posted in basically like 2 weeks, but I've got a very good excuse to be honest. So I have been kind of forced into changing my location slash my studio because we're actually expecting a newborn, our first one, very soon. So I've been chucked out of my room, I've been trying to find somewhere else, and obviously we've been doing up the room for him and it's all ready to go. It looks absolutely awesome and I'm not gonna lie, I am nervous as hell. Anyways, so as you can see, new background, nice and black. I personally love it. I would love to hear your opinion about this. And what we're going to do in this video is we're going to assemble another Automata music box from ELO. And there it is. It's the Scooter Safari Wooden Automata. So it's a DIY kit and it does come with a music box. And to be honest, the music box is optional, so you don't have to install it if you don't want to, but to be honest you should install it because when you hand crank this model it makes obviously the melody as well and just makes the whole experience better. And what I do expect from this is obviously, again because it's an Automata model, I want to see what parts are going to move. So by looking at this I really hope that this wheel is going to move. That would be really cool. Maybe the two people might be moving kind of forwards and backwards. I wonder if that bike is going to move as well as this snake here. That would be really cool. So yeah, hand cranked, and it's actually pine wood that they use, just to mention. So yeah, and no glue or special tools or anything is required, not even sanding or waxing. You could, however, wax the gears if you wanted to. You don't have to, but if you want extra performance, you could. But again, you don't have to. Right, so let's have a quick look what's in the kit. So these kits always come with a wee gratitude note from them, so that is really nice. And when we look at these actual wooden boards, we can see the instructions first. When we turn it, we can see wooden boards. The bottom part, obviously the mechanical part, right here, that is all wooden, so it's not coloured. Unlike the top parts, as you can see, everything's pre-coloured, which is absolutely awesome. And I was going to mention, these kits would actually be awesome to build with your kids. So I'm just wondering, is my kiddie going to be into this, or he's just kind of going to be like, Daddy, you're a bit of a weirdo, like, you know, I am not into that. You never know. So let's have a quick look of how many boards we've got and just the actual pieces, because normally what happens with these kits is they are absolutely massive. They're huge in size. So can't wait to finish it all up and crank up, hear the tune, see the movements and see the actual size of it. There you go. Oh, as you can see, pieces are popping out very easy. So yep, this is our base right here. So look at the size of that already. That is huge, and there's still obviously people to go at the top and the wheel. It's going to be huge. Right, let's look at the sheet. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 sheets, quite a few actually, but it's probably because the pieces are huge and there's not many pieces on the boards. Maybe not all of them anyways. You can see one piece is out and that's basically most of the board already gone. So yep, I'm not going to keep lifting all of these sheets up just now. I'm going to do it when I assemble it because pieces just keep popping out very easily. Okay, let's look at the instructions quickly, and I can give you one tip that's very handy. So when you look at the instructions right here, it shows you the numbers of pieces on each board, for each board, but the actual boards don't have numbers on them yet. So what I normally do is, before I start assembling, like, let's pay attention to this board right here. So I would look at this long green piece and be like, oh, alright, okay, that's number 16, and I'll just write number 16 on the board. So I write numbers on literally every single piece, not on the actual piece, next to the pieces, sorry. And then I start assembling, because that just makes life so much easier. And let's look at the instructions very quickly. As you can see, looks very straightforward. And see, when I'm talking about that you don't have to wax, but you can use wax. So see, like these bits right here, like in the holes where the gears are gonna kind of connect and push against this piece, you could wax in between so it would run smoother, but again, you don't have to. So we've got 3 sheets probably with instructions. Yep. So we've got 3 sheets altogether with instructions, and that's literally all about it. All I've got to do now is just go ahead and assemble it all, but don't forget we've got this music box here as well, so let's have a quick wee tune to hear how it sounds before we begin. That sounds pretty neat, nice and gentle. Right, nice. Again, it's optional, but yeah, I would definitely install it. And now, let's begin the assembly. here it is, everybody. Check this out. It looks absolutely awesome. And you might be wondering, why did I pick such a background tune? But it's because the first thing that popped in my head when I looked at the box of this kit, it's like obviously two people on a cool bike cruising through the towns, you know, with awesome buildings. It's just like, that kind of reminds me of like French or Italian people from cartoons or movies where they're just cruising about on a sunny day on their cool looking bikes. That's why I was like, I think that's gonna suit it perfectly. I think it's pretty cool, you know. And it keeps it fun, just like the whole kit. It's supposed to be fun, and it really is. As we look at it, look at all the colours. That is really cool. Love how everything's pre-coloured at the top. And the mechanics, they're so simple, yet very effective, which is really cool. By the way, the one thing I'll tell you is, if you get this kit, see that small gear on that right hand side there? So on the left hand side of that gear, it looks like there's a bit of a gap. So don't be tempted to push everything in like this, because that gear is going to be squint and is going to start catching on the bits of this big wheel. So leave it nice and loose, it's perfectly fine. And the wheel might seem a little bit loose, but again, just leave it. You don't need to do anything with it. All you've got to do now, after completion, is literally hand crank it and watch its magic in action. And I so hope you've enjoyed this video so far, everybody. So please make sure you leave a like for this awesome model. That would be much appreciated. And subscribe for more videos like this one. Right, now it's time to check out what moves and what doesn't. So let's give it a hand crank. So I started really slowly. The first thing I noticed straight away is, how cool is that bike movement? It's like it's just going up and down like they're hitting potholes maybe? Let's just keep it going. Let me lift it up a little bit. There we go. Oh well, I'm not gonna lie, that is super cool. That bike movement is really cool. I personally love that. And the wheel spinning nice and quick in the background is really cool. However, I find this snake a little bit funny because when I was obviously hand cranking it, it's just going so fast. It's like it's going mental. Let's have a quick look again. Just pay attention to snake only. You see what I mean? I think it should be going a little bit slower, but it just makes it look a lot of fun. It's like it's Speedy Gonzales. Or maybe it's just trying to keep up with a cool looking bike. You never know. So yeah, absolutely love this model. Really cool, and it's a very good size as well. Should have taken my measuring tape, but yeah, it's about that, whatever that is. It's pretty good size. And don't forget, I've got a link in my video description and comment section for this awesome model, and you can also get 5% off if you use my promo code, which is down below as well, so make sure you check it out. And again, I so hope you've enjoyed this video, and please make sure you leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and I shall see you all next time. Bye for now.